Salutations, everybody! Welcome, trainers, one and all, to the final adventure, the Mew only playthrough. Welcome to Pokemon Yellow. We're finally here. I'm already ready to start this game. So let's not waste any further time at all. Time to begin a new game. And Citrus Things, thank you so much for being first. But hold on a second, because you're in the ads there. So while those ads are playing, let's go ahead and get the intro done. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? My name? Nah, my name is Loaksip. That is my name. Welcome back from ads, everyone. I can't tell if you guys are actually back from ads or not, but I'm just gonna welcome you all in anyways. Damn, you already? Yep, Lunk. We are finally here. We are finally at the finale of the Kanto King Challenge. Also, give me 1 second, everyone. Sorry about that. Anyways, my name, as we all know, it's been the same name ever since August. My name is Loaksip. Right, so your name is Loaksip. Permission to name the Mew. You couldn't even name your own son in Tomodachi Life. I have low expectations, Lonk. My power is out, so I'm taking your Pikachu. Maybe you can find something under a truck? Aw, dang. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What is his name again? Ooh. That's a good question, Oak. Guys, what was his name? I don't remember what his name was, guys. I'm gonna need some help remembering this. Oh god, what was the rival's name? Frick, I can't remember. Oh my gosh, oh god, what was his name? What was this guy's name? Man, oh man, oh man. Of course he's Mewtwo. Hold up. Does that fit? Yeah, Lonk, that doesn't fit. I don't think that was his name. Does anyone else know his name? Do we got any other ideas on what this guy's name could possibly be? Mew 4? Let me see if that fits. Was his name Mew 4? Let's see. Mew... where the hell is the F? Mew 4. Okay, that fits. Citrus, are you sure that was his name? Are you sure his name was Mew 4? Because if his name was Mew 4, then not only do I believe you, but so does Professor Oak. Yes? Alright, well hey, if you're sure, then I'm sure. Professor Oak, his name was Mew 4. That's right! I remember now. His name is Mew 4. Loaksip, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Oh my god. Guys, I'm back in Kanto! Yes! Yes! Let's go! And I got my good old Super Nintendo right here. Milksip is playing the SNES. Okay, it's time to go. That's enough Star Fox for today. Time to go on my journey. Lonk, I have no idea what tungsten even is, dude. You're gonna have to explain that to me. Oh, and by the way, you never answered me on what you want to name your kid in Tomodachi Life, so I just ended up naming him Light. Hope you're cool with that. Anyways, enough about that. But more on the grandma's room thing later. Never mind. Actually, no more of that because Citrus says that's weird, and you know I choose to believe Citrus, so I'm gonna think that's weird. So, okay, that is quite a bit of money. But seriously though, because Citrus says that's weird, no more of that. Oh boy. I'm in the tall grass right now. Life is good. Okay, well that's, yeah, well, money's money. Man, I wonder what I could find in this grass. I'm not finding anything here. Maybe if I go further in? Hey, wait! Don't go out! Professor Oak! That was close! Wild Pokemon live in tall grass! Oak, I think he stepped on something. Is that fucking Mew?! Okay, well, thank God you caught that, because, whew! I did not want to feel the rage against that thing. Phew! A Pokemon can appear anytime in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know! Here, come with me. Oh boy, everyone, we're gonna follow Professor Oak! Oh boy! Welcome back, Lonk. I didn't even realize that you left. Oh god, what would be a good voice for, Oak, don't you know what you have? Yeah, don't you know what you have, Oak? That's the one Pokemon that I've never used before! Oh god, what would Mew4's voice sound like? I'm gonna go with this. Greps, I'm fed up with waiting. Mew4? Why are you here already? I said for you to come by later. Ah, whatever, just wait there. Look, Loxip, do you see that ball on the table? Yeah! It's called a Pokeball. It holds a Pokemon inside. Oh my god! You may have it. Go on, take it. Hey, Greps, what about me? Be patient, Mew4. I'll give you one later. I don't know, it looks like see, that just looks like Stan Edgar there, and you know, I've already used him, so I mean, if it's the only thing here, then I guess I'll take Stan Edgar again. And I thought something original was gonna happen this Ow! No way! Loxip, I want this Pokemon. I guess Mew4 here just took Stan Edgar. Mew4, what are you doing? Greps, I want this one. But oh, wait then. That Pokemon is yours. I was going to give you one. Anyway, Loxip, come over here. So do I not get a Pokemon? Loxip, this is the Pokemon I caught earlier. You can have it. I caught it in the wild, and it's not tame yet. This seems very irresponsible, but yeah, I got a Mew, baby! Woo! Alright. Do you want to give a nickname to Mew? I think I do. But I don't know what to name it. Chat, what are your ideas? What do we think? What are we thinking? Remember, everyone, we're not going to the name raider. King. Okay. I kind of like the name King. You know what's funny about that, Lonk? Actually, no, I'll explain it later. Alright. The name is... Where the hell's the G? There it is. Alright. Lonk, Is this how I spell King? Did I spell this right? What, is this name correct, Long? Did I get it? Did I spell it properly? Is this the correct way to spell King? Yee. Alright. In that case, I'm naming this Mew King. Alright. Now we got Loaksip and King. Oh my god, wait. Locke is onto something! Locke was onto something the whole time! Oh my god! Alright, well, I'm out of here. Wait, Loaksip. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Oh boy, my first battle with King already. I've had that name for a long while now. Wait, since when? Since Gen... Wait, hold on. White Gen 5 or Black Gen 5? Wait, which one? Which one, Long? Because White Gen 5 was still pretty recent, but if you've had it ever since Black, that's mind-blowing. So I kind of want to know this now. Whichever one I was... You've had this idea since Pokemon Black? Dude, that was like several months ago! Claps to you for being patient, my dude. Round of applause to Locke, everyone. Alright, Mewfor wants to fight. So, he's gonna send out Stan Edgar here. And yes, I will be saying the names of all of my Pokemon throughout this whole playthrough. Because every single opponent that we fight in this game will be a Pokemon that I have used before. So it wouldn't be right if I didn't call them their proper names. I might go back to watching Mob Psycho and miss this? Come on, dude. You wouldn't want to miss this. You wouldn't want to miss this epic fight between King and Stan Edgar here, would ya? Okay. Depending on how this battle goes, will determine what Pokemon Mewfor is going to have by the end of the game. And I kind of want to have him get a specific one. What's after this? What's after Yellow? That was not on my agenda, Long. That was definitely not on my agenda. Among Us was not on my agenda. Although I could definitely see why you would think that. But special plans are after this. But that's after this, right? Instead, why worry about what's gonna happen in the future when we can worry about the here and now? Because if we worry too much about the future, then we're gonna miss the here and now. And it's gonna go by so fast. So let's instead try and enjoy the time that we have together right now. Yeah, it is gonna be weird to see a Loaksip stream that's not about Pokemon, and I'm the one who's Loaksip. So, yeah, I'm with you there, Long. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Good job, King. Good job. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Loaksip, Greps, smell you later. Alright, see you, Mewfor. What? Would you look at that? It's odd, but it appears that your Mew dislikes Pokeballs. You should just keep it with you. That should make it happy. You can talk to it and see how it feels about you. Oh, I don't think I can reach him. He's kind of just watching me, like, from the sky right now. And I don't think he's gonna get down anytime soon, so... You know, I kind of just gotta imagine how he's feeling. But I'm sure he'll come back down when I'm in my time of peril. For right now, it's time to advance onward with the journey. Oh, and by the way... Good luck, have fun. Thank you so much, Insane. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you could come to the first stream of the finale. By the way, guys, if you guys are not following Insane is Epic, please go ahead and follow them. They do a lot of speedruns, and from what I've seen from Insane, he's pretty good at them. So if you like to watch someone play games fast, go follow Insane is Epic. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. Anyways, there's Lil Pidge. Hey, bonus points if you can guess which game Lil Pidge is from. Anyways, I found a 1907 Fine Art toy card that's also pencil sharpened and vintage model. Looks like something a child from the 1930s have. It's like an 100-year-old person. Dang. I found an interesting object. It's shaped like a tree. Oval tree, real for you. Okay, give me the real. Give me the real. Also, you think that, good job, Lil Pidge is from Black 2. You know, this could be a fun thing that we do for the Yellow playthrough. Just try to guess what all of our old teammates are from. In that case, can anyone guess, what game Stan Edgar in the earlier battle was from? Who wants to take a guess? Because Citrus got this one right. But who wants to guess where Stan Edgar the Eevee comes from? I do have the linked in the pinned comment if you want to take a look at that, but it's more fun if you don't look. Moon. That is not correct. I did not use an Eevee in Alola. Well, technically I haven't, but, you know, not on stream Alola. That's what I meant. Anyways, I think we're good with just King here. I don't think I need to catch any other Pokemon, so... So let's just advance. Alright, this guy. That's right, I almost forgot. I gotta head to the Pokemon either way. I thought you were saying Voltorb. No. If you thought I was saying Voltorb, that also would have been wrong, but I have not gotten there yet. I was saying Eevee. Stan Edgar is an Eevee. Also, riddle. I die, but I am still alive as you. Who am I? Is it a spooky skeleton? Is that who you are, Lonk? Hey, you came from Palatown? Why, yes I did, sir. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it, to him? Oh, thank you. Eevee would be, Sapphire. No, I did not use an Eevee in Sapphire. No, 2 more guesses. Okay, so not a spooky skeleton. Is it a zombie? Is it a zombie? Do you see, yeah, hold on a second. I didn't read it out loud, though. Oh, you know what? I got gifts of a few minutes before you went live, so I have these. And maybe more, but they're having trouble loading. Oh, yeah, I see them. I see the Giggle Mew, the Gift Mew, the Party Mew, the Sleep Mew, and the Blush Mew. But, I don't think that Peak is a Mew. Anyway, so it's not a zombie. Is it a ghost? Is it a ghost, Lunk? Is what you are a ghost? Do you happen to be a ghost? No. Oh, dang it. Okay, I didn't get it. Well, in that case, what do you happen to be? It was dang! Okay, that's pretty good, Lonk. That's pretty good. Hey, Professor Oak! Oh, Lokestep! How is my old Pokemon? You had that... You have owned Mew for less than 20 minutes. What do you mean your old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What? You have something for me? Here you go. It's not a peek, it's a meme that... Oh. Dang it. Wait, what's the... Actually, no. I'm not gonna look at what the number is. I'm afraid to look. Ah, this is a custom Pokeball I ordered. Thanks, Lokestep. By the way, I must ask you to do something for me. Gross. Oh god, it's Mew 4. Gross, my Pokemon has grown stronger. Check it out. Ah, Mew4, good timing! I need to ask both of you to do something for me. On the desk there is my invention, Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Loxip and Mew4, take these with you. Yay, I got a Pokédex! To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, but I'm too old, I can't do it. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history.
Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me. Luxip, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Luxip. Ha ha ha.
Joke's on this guy. I don't need it. I've memorized Kanto better than I memorized my own house. And that's because my own house happens to be very tiny. So there's not a lot to remember. Anyways. Time to continue on the journey. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna give you all the answer. Stan Edgar was from White Tail. That's when I used Eevee. But hey, we got a lot more Pokemon to guess from. So anytime I encounter something new, I'll, and, you know, obviously if I remember it too, I'll make sure to ask. Okay. Who knows, you might get some right. Okay, Long, do you happen to have any more riddles, by the way? Because normally I am not this bad at riddles, okay? I just want to make sure that you know that. Oh, boy. Oh, here's another new one. This is Shiny Rat, guys. Can anyone guess which game Shiny Rat's from? Citrus might be able to get this one. I can give a hint if you guys want, but, that wouldn't be as fun, now would it? King is growing so fast, look at that. King, I am very proud of you. Red. Not quite, but that was very close. That was a very close guess. No, blue. Yeah, you got it now.
I've had my coffee, and I feel great. Sure, you can go through. I'm sorry I was so rude to you. We didn't even talk, sir. I see you're using the Pokédex. I'll show you how to catch Pokemon as my apology.
No, sir, that's fine. Hold on a second. Let's watch him. Okay, so there's Shiny Rat right there. Okay, he's using the Pokeball. You got interrupted by that. I don't know if I got it. You got it, don't worry. You got it right. You got it right with blue. Blue was the correct answer, Citrus. That didn't work! I must be losing my touch. I've run out of Pokeballs too. I have to get some at the Pokemon Mart. You know what, guys? I don't know about you all, but I think King's gonna be enough for this adventure. So you know what? This is the only Pokemon that I'm gonna own. All right, for this adventure, I'm just gonna own King. Okay, that's all you really need at the end of the day, right? Right? Yeah, no, I think I'm good. I think I'm fine. It's just King. That's all I need. I just need King. Okay. Time to get going. Alright, we just gotta get through the forest here. Okay, here's another new one. Here's another new one, guys. Okay, you're back. Anyways, Citrus, you got it right. Shiny Rat was from Pokemon Blue. You got it. Alright, you got it correct. Now here's a new one. Here's a new one. This one's Wiggler. Which one's Wiggler from? Which game did I use Caterpie in? This too. You thought I also used Caterpie in Pokemon Blue. I don't know. I don't know about that one, Citrus. I don't think I did. Oh, and here's the DMV. I used the DMV and Wiggler back there in the same game. Wonk might be able to get this one. Maybe. I'm just trying to line the alphabet up with the Pokédex. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's a tricky thing to do. As you've come to find out, of course. Go ahead, so take your time. Take your time to guess. As I take on both Wiggler and the DMV with King here. But anyways, Lonk, as you said earlier, it is going to feel weird to see a not Pokemon stream from me. To be honest, I haven't paid nearly as much attention to the original challenge run. It's fine. It's fine. If it helps, the last one was a bit easier to pay attention to. This one, I will admit, was a little trickier. Alright, time for a pound! Let's get him! Let's pound him! That definitely didn't sound weird. I'm not weird, guys. Alright, King can take him on. Let's go. Let's do this, King. I don't know about you guys, but it feels nice to only have one Pokemon. I know some parts are going to be harder with just one, but some parts might also be easier with just one. Like, for example, I don't have to buy revives! Like, at all! Because they would be useless if I'm only having one Pokemon, right? It's not like I'll ever get the chance to use them, so why buy them at all? It's kind of crazy when you think about it like that, guys. How dare you? Give every enemy Parasong. Okay, well, if every single Pokemon in the game had Parasong but Mew, then, yeah, no, we would be screwed. But I think the only Pokemon that has it in this game is, like, Gun. And I don't even know if Lorelei's Gun has Parasong. And if she does, then, well... If she does, then I don't think I've ever seen her use it. Alright, King's level 10. And King learned Transform? Hell yeah! Let's go! Good boy, King. Good job there. Good job. I actually think it's a Gen 2 move. Oh, well that's why. Because this is Pokemon Yellow, so, you know, of course it wouldn't be in this game. That just makes sense, you know? Let's go ahead and pound him again. Alright, good job. Oh, dang it! So now we're here. I would like to mention, to anyone who has not been paying attention to, like, my previous stream ones, I will not be giving out any gifted subs at all during this playthrough. I made that decision a while ago, and I am sticking by it. So if you guys didn't get any of my 25 gifted subs, I am very sorry about that, but I will not be gifting anymore. Because, believe it or not, it is actually a lot on my wallet. And I am looking to save money.
Hey, wait up! What's the hurry?
But to anyone who did, I hope you enjoyed the month ad-free.
I know Long definitely did.
Alright, King, pound him. Alright, go ahead and keep pounding him. Keep pounding him. Ow. Alright, pound him again. Come on. Hey, good job. You got Wiggler. You got her. And King's already level 11. You're good at this. Give me my money, thank you.
Oh, come on, man.
Alright, there's a little Pidge. Brock's gonna be so annoying with only Pound Transform. That is true. He is gonna be very annoying with just Pound Transform. I don't know how I could possibly deal with that. It's gonna be so bothersome. And, you know, I could catch another Pokemon. But I've already used every other Pokemon that's in this game, so, you know, I don't want to. Also, please excuse the fact that the colors just randomly change in this game. It just does that sometimes. Yellow logic here. Troy, I just made your job so much easier. You're welcome. Have a nice life, buddy. Alright. Speaking of Brock, here's our first gym leader. Our first gym leader with only King. Alright. Before I go any further, I want to check my levels and see how we're doing. Okay, so King is level 11. And I gotta be honest, guys. I gotta be honest. It's good, but I think it could be a little bit better than this. Y'all know what I'm saying? So, here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna leave, and I'm gonna come back when King is, let me see that again. I'll come back when King is level 17. Yeah, level 17. That feels reasonable, right? What would you say about that? What would you say about that, Insane? Would you think that level 17 would be a good level to fight Brock? Well, Citrus definitely doesn't, so let's go fucking fight. What do you mean better fight the picnicker? I'm gonna fight Brock right now if that's what you want. You want me to fight Brock right now? I'm gonna fight Brock right now. Let's do it. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Time for our first gem. Because Citrus decided to redeem screw it, let's go in guns blazing, meaning that I get one and only one attempt at Brock. If I win, then we move on with the game. And if I lose, then it's back to the training grounds for me. So here we go. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. Alright, here we go. Oh, and by the way, to those who didn't get it, Wiggler and the DMV are from Pokemon Black. That is when I use my Caterpie and my Metapod. Anyways, time for the first gym battle, Brock. And hello to you too, tall dude. Welcome to the beginning of the finale. And here's Granite, everyone. Who can guess which game Granite's from? Alright, we're gonna do some pounding. a lot of pounding. This, Soul Silver? That is incorrect. I did not use a Geodude in Soul Silver. I wish I did. Omega Ruby. Congratulations, Insane. You got it. Good job. Good job, Insane. Great job. Great job. You got it. Yeah. Don't worry, Citrus. A lot of people forget to factor in Alpha Sapphire. I remember you told me when you first raided me about that. Yes, I did. I cannot believe that my first raid to you was an Omega Ruby. That's pretty crazy. Oh, God, to think that we've come this far. We have come this far since Omega Ruby. We are finally at the final playthrough. And it's already starting to get rough right here. Look at this. I am barely a match for Brock. Just barely. Do I have any potions? I'm not gonna use any, but do I have any? Okay, I have nothing. Nothing at all. I don't have shit. So, we are probably screwed. We are probably so screwed right now. Ow. Oh god, we're in the red. We're in the red. Let's see. Okay, hold on. We might have a shot at taking down this Geodude. Although this Geodude keeps going for tackle. Over and over and over again. Wait, we got a crit in, guys. We got a critical hit in. That's pretty good. Oh, shit. We're at 1 HP. Oh, no, no, no. Wait. We got a crit. As long as he doesn't use Sap. Ah. My first gym battle ended horribly. Alright, well, sorry Citrus, I couldn't win the gym battle. It's time to go training. Time for me to train, and I think I'm gonna go train the forest. Because I really want to get my my king here up to level 7. Okay! Wow, you're really insistent on this. Okay, fine, fuck it, let's go. Alright, here we go. Alright, new plan. Transform up to defense, let's do that. That is true, I would need to transform to Onix because Onix is a stronger Pokemon. Not to mention that Onix has got Bite, and I can probably take advantage of that. Okay. Hey, sir. Stop right there, kid! You're still light years from facing Brock! Oh! Here's another Pokemon, guys. This one's Mole Lady. Can anyone guess which game Mole Lady's from? Anyone wanna take a guess? Anyone wanna guess? Where are guesses, folks? Which game did I use Diglett in? Who wants to take a guess at that? Seems I have some lag from... Oh, you just jumped up from Forest Gym. Guess so. Oh. Yep. Yeah, that's what happened. Diamond? Nope. Did not use a Diglett in Diamond. White? I don't remember using a Diglett in White. Although, that would be pretty cool if I did. That would be amazing if I did that. Alright, it would have come in so much handy in Pokemon White. Any more guesses? Gray. Pokemon Gray's not even a game! What kind of guess was that? Pearl? I did not use a Diglett in Pokemon Pearl. That did not happen. That is incorrect, Insane. Apologies about that. Red. I did not use a Diglett in Pokemon Red. That did not happen. What are guesses we got, guys? What are guesses we got? Let's do another pound real quick, so we can take out Mole Lady here. Oh, and here is Sandy the Sandshrew. Sun. I did not use a Diglett in Pokemon Sun. If it helps, I didn't use any of the Alolan form Pokemon. So, you know, definitely wouldn't have had the chance to use Diglett in Pokemon Sun. Anyways, I don't know if any of y'all are gonna get this, so I'm just gonna tell you. I used my Diglett in Pokemon Gold version. Yeah, no, sorry guys. It was not Alpha Sapphire or Emerald. But that would have been pretty cool. But here's Sandshrew here. Here's Sandy the Sandshrew. Who wants to guess which game I used this one in? When did I use Sandy? Well, true. That is true, but I never once used them. I never did that in Alola. That never once happened there. Blue. I did not use Sandy the Sandshrew in Pokemon Blue. It did not happen in that game. Alright, King's level 12 now. Okay, you guys are in the ads. That'll give you more time to think. Darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance! Trust me, that is very useful to know. Alright, Brock, I'm here. Alright, you ready for me to beat you yet again because you only brought one Pokemon with you? You ready for this, bucko? Let's do this, here we go! Alright. Here we go, Brock. Maybe with the level 12 King, I got this. Okay. Let me try Citrus's advice and transform into Grand here. Yeah, now I'm Geodude. Ow. Oh, that's right! I only get 5 tackles! See, that's why we need to transform into Onix, guys! Dang, we should have listened to Insane. We should have done that. Dang. That would have been so smart. That would have been genius, even. Alright, let's keep tackling. I just remembered Vegeta. What, from Dragon Ball? Hey, you're back. Welcome back. Emerald? You thought I used Sandy and Sandshrew and Emerald. I'm sorry, I told you, but that is not the game that I used Sandy and Sandshrew in. What other guesses do we got now? Wait, I only take 1 damage from my struggles? Oh, wait, but still, transforming into Geodude was not a smart idea. That was the first one, Citrus. Sandslash Hero's name Sonic. We're talking about Sandshrew right now. Come on, keep this up! Damn it! Come on, King! It'll get you XP. I could've gotten XP outside, man! Plus, I'm getting destroyed out here! Look at this! Look at this, man! Look, I'm getting my ass beat! Ow! Besides, how much XP is this Geodude even gonna give me? Let's see. Ow. Heart Gold. I did not use my Sandshrew in Heart Gold. That is also incorrect. However, that is a close guess. That is a close guess, Tall Dude. You're getting close. Just keep guessing, you might get it. Yeah, because we are getting destroyed out here, Citrus. Soul Silver. Nope, not quite. But once again, you're close, so keep guessing. Okay, we got to level 13. Emerald. Like I said, no. I don't know if you guys are going to get it, so I'm just going to let you know. I use Sandia Sandshrew in Pokemon Crystal version. That's why I use Sandshrew. Now up next, we have Longcat here, the Onyx. Alright, pretty sure that was your name. Now, can someone tell me which game I used this one in? Who can take a guess at that? I didn't hear not Emerald. Oh, well, I'm confirming not Emerald. It was not in Pokemon Emerald. But anyways, we have a new Pokemon to guess. Yeah, because Tall Dude guessed it. Tall Dude guessed that. Anyways, who can guess which game Longcat's from? Who can guess which game I use Red? Good job, Tall Dude, you got it! I used Longcat the Onyx in Pokemon Red. That was the game I used it in. Anyways, as you guys can see, I am pretty much screwed, so... yeah. This is why Tall Dude... no, not Tall Dude. This is why Insane Zepic back there said to transform into the Onyx and not the Geodude. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed out here! Ow! I am barely doing a thing to Longcat here, and I just killed myself! Darn! As you guys can see, I'm not in for an easy playthrough. Anyway, sorry Citrus, I couldn't beat the gym leader. I'm sorry about that. But maybe next time. Hopefully I get some training in. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, we're gonna do some training, guys. And I want to get King here up to level 17. Now, I will say, I'm not limiting the amount of guns blazings that you guys can do. But now you're strong enough to take down Geodude before transforming. What makes you so sure about that, dude? Alright, here we go again. Ah, great. Look, Wiggler, I don't have time for this. I gotta go fight Brock again. Alright, let's see how many pounds I can give to the Geodude without transforming. This is the third Guns Blazing in a row, so let's do this. Alright, here we go, everyone. I'll let you get in the grass this time. That is true, you did. You very much did. By the way, if I may ask, how many mini looks have you collected, Citrus? Because I'm sure, knowing you, you've probably collected a lot of them. Up to this point. Alright. Alright, idiot, ready for round 3? Sure wish they had a second Pokemon in you, but, you know, I can tell you already don't, so, it's time to do this again. I normally don't have this much trouble with Brock. But maybe now. Maybe now, it's enough. I don't know how many I spent. No, I meant how many do you have right now? Because I can do math to figure out how many you spent right now. Hold on a second. If you want to know how many that you spent as of right now, it's 1,641. That is how many that you sacrificed to make me fight Brock. Oh my god, that's a crit? That's pretty good, actually. We might get pretty lucky here today. Hold on, let's try.
Let's see if we get lucky, folks. Oh my god. I'm not saying that number out loud. I'm not saying that number out loud. You can't make me do it. I'm not gonna do it. Come on, King. Come on, King. King, you got this. Come on, King. Ow. Alright, I don't know if Lanka's still here, but here's something that's pretty cool about the name King. I actually named my Ditto this in Pokemon Pokopia. And I also use the name King in my playthroughs of Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch. Could that mean something? Maybe. King is also what I call myself in Tomodachi Life as well. So maybe this whole time it wasn't me who owns the Switch too, but was King pretending to be me. That's quite a bit to think about. Anyways, you did indeed told me, Citrus, although then again, we got that lucky crit, so, you know, I wouldn't jump till I told you so yet. Anyways, Onyx time. Time to fight Longcat here. So we're gonna transform into the Longcat in order to take down the Longcat. Obviously, I need to start screeching here. Alright, this is my strategy, folks. Alright, there we go. And now let's bide. What's the chance of not getting the crit when you have to pound so many times? Okay, no, that's very much true. Crap! Brock's getting smart! Crap! Brock's getting really smart! Damn it! Come on, just attack me already! Shite, man. I'm not gonna be the nut biter here. Yes! Yes! Get me! No, stop that, man! Wait, that's not good. That's not good. That is not good. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yes! We! Oh. Wait a second. I want to try something. Hold on. Hey, your power's back. Good job. Congrats, dude. I want to try this bind strategy. See how far that's gonna take me. Probably not very far, but I want to try it. Okay, so this is me getting cocky. Oh boy. Come on, keep it up, King. Okay, we need to start biding right now. We need to bide. We need to bide, baby. Ow. Take that. Yes. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna screech a little. Oh. Never mind that. I'm gonna keep up with the binding. I'm gonna keep up with this. And what if I bide myself?
So then when you attack me, that's gonna do quite a bit. Look at that! I guess we're just gonna tackle stalemate now. Oh my god, I should have started doing this earlier. Come on! Come on, King! Oh my god, a crit! No! King, no! Come on, King! Come on, King, you can survive this! Yes! Let's tackle away! Yes! Yes, we did it! First gym down, baby! Let's go! Alright! And King got to level 14. Hell yes! I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. Yeah! Yeah, we got the first badge, everyone! Yeah! That's an official Pokemon League badge. It spares Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used anytime. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna use it because it's fucking Flash, but thank you, Brock. Wait, take this with you. Ooh, a TM! A TM contains a unique technique that can be taught to Pokemon. A TM is good only once, so when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. TM34 contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle, then pay it back double. Thank you, Brock. Hey, your Wi-Fi is back. Good job, man. Now you can watch the stream without it being all, you know, messed up. Alright, time to leave. Oh, wait, no, not quite time yet. Actually, no, I should probably heal. I need to heal up King, okay? Because what kind of trainer would I be if I didn't heal up King? Why is Brock happen to have TM34? Specifically 34. No reason. Other than this game probably predicted everything. Thanks, Troy. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright, now to continue onward. Okay, let's get going. Wow, it's so green out here. Hey, I met you in Viridian Forest. Ha, no you didn't. I don't remember you. I don't remember you at all, small child. So I shall take down you and Wiggler right now, with no hesitation whatsoever. All you gotta do is keep pounding, and eventually you're just gonna go down anyways. Oh! Here's another new Pokemon. It's Vanny, guys. This is Vanny. Can anyone guess which game Vanny's from? Can anyone guess? Also, King just got poisoned. That is not good at all. Oh, shit. But at least King got to level 15. Alright, now I gotta fight Wiggler again. You beat me again! Leaf green. That is incorrect. I did not use... Oh, shit! 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 Wait! 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 Come on, we gotta get to the Pokemon Center! Ah! King's been poisoned! We need to heal him! Oh, dear God! Ah! I need Troy's help! Where the fuck is the Pokemon Center? There it is! Help me! My meal's been poisoned! Oh God, please help! Oh dear Lord! Okay, there we go. Fire Red, that is incorrect. I did not use a Weedle in Fire Red. It's okay though, Taldu. Take your time. Alright, we're going up and around, and here is the luscious greenery. Once again. Hi! I like shorts! They're comfy and easy to wear! Hello, Shiny Rat. Pardon me, but King's gonna take you down. Go ahead, whip that tail all you want.
Okay, that was actually kind of smart there.
Does anyone got any more guesses for when I use Vanny? Did Joey kill you? No! No, why would I let Joey kill me? Anyways,
I think you're a little ahead of yourself, Citrus.
anyways, those who didn't get it, I used Vanny the Weedle in Pokemon Black 2. But here's another guess. Here's another new friend. This is Billy the Ekans. Does anyone want to guess which game I use Billy in? Who wants to take a guess? Who wants to take a shot in the dark?
Oh, Billy, why would you do this?
Billy, no! No, Billy, no! Billy, how could you? I don't believe it! Alright, we have two options. We either fight the guy or the girl. Who we fighting, guys? Between these two trainers, who do we want to battle? Who are we thinking? Who wants to have a go? Who are we gonna battle between these two? Someone's gotta go down. And you know what? I'm gonna pick the boy. Are you a trainer? Let's fight! Let's do it! Diamond. That is incorrect. I did not use Billy the Ekans in Pokemon Diamond version. That is not the game that I used Billy in. But keep trying to guess. You might get it. Good job, King. You're level 16. I'll give you guys another hint. I use this Pokemon, the CEO, not in the same game as Billy the Ekans. I did not use this one in the same game. Moon, that is incorrect. I'll give you some more time to try and guess. Go ahead, take your time. You might get it. I'll give you one more chance, Dude. And that goes to everyone else as well. Can't stand how my computer misbehaves. A month ago, Windows would take forever to boot. Now Linux barely boots instead. I'm sorry, did you swap over to Linux because Windows was having problems? Or did you already have them both, like, installed into your computer? Surprisingly enough, I do know how that works. Don't ask me why. Why? I did not use Billy the Ekans in Pokemon Y. We just played Pokemon Y, and I did not use an Ekans in that game. I'll give you the answer. I used Billy the Ekans in Pokemon Blue. But here's a new friend now. This is the CEO, the Kakuna. Does anyone want to take a guess on which game I used the CEO in? Wait, you lost power and now your computer's acting up? Is that the reason why? Son, that is incorrect. I did not use the CEO in Pokemon Sun. But Citrus, you got it right, because I did use the CEO in Pokemon Black 2. Good job, buddy. Good job. See, it looks like you do happen to remember some things. No, I was complaining and then lost power. Oh, okay. Okay, got it, got it. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. You can fight my new Pokemon. What's your new Pokemon? What is it, sir? Who's your new Pokemon? Oh, it's just Wiggler. Hey, Wiggler. As you guys can tell, I named my Caterpie after the actual Wiggler from the Mario games. Because I thought that sounded cool. When when it came time to name a Caterpie. And here comes the DMV. It takes till the third game to get out of the starters completely. That is true, because I used Bulbasaur and Charmander in Alpha Sapphire, and then I used Squirtle in Black. So by the time I was playing Black 2, I stopped using the starters, because I had already done so. Done like dinner. And to anyone who wants to know... Well, actually, no, I should clarify. To anyone who isn't Citrus and doesn't know the names of the starters, I'll tell you. Their names were August the Bulbasaur, Pingus the Charmander, and Sarge the Squirtle. And here's a new friend. This, everyone, is Gwen the Mankey. Who wants to guess which game I used Gwen in? This one might be a tricky one. But you guys can get this. Which game do you guys think it was? Which one do you think it was, guys? When do you guys think I used Gwen? Scarlet. I did not use Gwen the Mankey in Scarlet. I didn't even play Scarlet on stream. I played Scarlet on my own time. Although I did have a pretty 16 for Scarlet, let me tell you. I'll tell you guys if you guys can guess correctly which game that I used Gwen the Mankey in, I'll tell you guys my Scarlet team. Alright, I'm gonna give you all some time to try and come up with a guess. Alright, thank you very much, Troy. I'll see you later. I don't know how deep into the Pokédex Mankey is because I had blue version. Well, take a shot. Take a guess, Citrus. You might get it. But blue version is pretty cool, I will admit. Alright. This cave is, it's here. Nice thing is that I can get through this one pretty fast. Oh, here's Kingler the Zubat. Anyone want to guess which game Kingler the Zubat's from? You think I used Gwyn the Mankey in Gold. I did not use it in Gold, but that is a pretty close guess. But guys, which game is Kingler the Zubat from? I have a feeling that, you know, some of you are definitely gonna get it, like within the first guess, because whenever I see Kingler, I mention this game whenever I see Kingler's face. Pearl. No. I didn't use Kingler in Pokemon Pearl. A quick hint, and I also didn't use, okay, so Mankey Silver. No, but that's pretty close. That is pretty close. Alright, you're on the right track here. But I also didn't use, I didn't use either one of those in Pokemon Diamond either. But Tall Dude, you got close with that guess. You got pretty close. I'm still gonna let you guys take a guess. Hey, it's Sandy! Hi, Sandy! Also, hey, I'm at the level I wanted to be at but before I wanted to fight Brock. Mankey Crystal. I did not use a Mankey in Pokemon Crystal. But again, you are really close there, Tall Dude. So as I said before, I did not use Mankey in Gold, I didn't use it in Silver, and I didn't use it in Crystal. But you guys are pretty close with your guesses. You guys are pretty close there. Also, here's Kingler again. We're going to be seeing Kingler a lot in this playthrough. But we see Kingler a lot everywhere. Kingler just likes to travel. Kingler likes to get around. It's kind of funny how I named Zubat Kingler. And then I named Mew King. Isn't it funny how that just works out? Mankey and Emerald. I did not use Mankey in Pokemon Emerald. I didn't use Mankey in Pokemon Emerald. Now you got a little bit further away. However, you guys have been saying Emerald a lot. Zubat Ruby. I did not use Kingler the Zubat in Pokemon Ruby, but you are pretty close with that. You are pretty close with that, Citrus. Alright, King, time to take on Granite. You know, I could transform right now, but I don't wanna. I don't want to take on this Geodude here with my pure strength. Ow, my face! You almost have it, Citrus. Mankey Heart Gold, Zubat Sapphire. Zubat's incorrect, but Tall Dude, you got Mankey correct. I used Gwyn the Mankey in Pokemon Heart Gold version. And now, because of that, because you guessed that correctly, I shall now tell you what my Scarlet team is, because I am pretty proud of it. Alright, as a matter of fact, I am very, very proud of my Scarlet team. And part of me wished that I streamed this game, but, you know, obviously we can't do that now because I already finished the game. But anyways, to those who want to know what my Scarlet team was, Zubat, Omega Ruby. I did not use King of the Zubat in Omega Ruby. But, again, you're pretty close. Anyways, so those who want to know, the Pokemon team that I used when I played Scarlet was Skeledirge, Oinkologne, Leafeon, Gastrodon, Armarouge, and Baxcalibur. And I am very proud of that team. I'm proud of every team that I use. But, you know, I'm just saying that I'm very proud of that one. That was a good team. Okay, Zubat Alpha Sapphire. I did not use King of the Zubat in Alpha Sapphire. But you guys are close. Think it's about time that I give you a hint. You guys have been saying this this game a lot this stream. Like, so much to the point that I am surprised no one said it yet. Alright, we are now underground, and that's Team Rocket. Alpha Sapphire is All-Stars. Yeah, it's true. You guys got it! It's Pokemon Emerald! Good job! That was, also when the chat wanted to have an Amazing Digital Circus theme. Except we never had a Gangle. Ironically enough, we've never once had a Gangle. Alright, we had everyone but Gangle. So, imagine if we replaced Mangle. If we replaced Gangle with Mangle from Five Nights at Freddy's. That was my crew in Emerald. I had Mangle, Zooble, Pomni, Ragatha, Kinger, and Jax. Speaking of which, I still need to watch the finale. But you guys got it. Oh, and here's a new friend. Guys, we have encountered a new friend. You guys are in the ads. Okay, so I'll introduce the new friend later. But it's good to see you again, Thomas J. Let me know when you guys are out of the ads. Please. Okay. Back to kicking ass. Son of a bitch. I got scratched in the face. Alright, let's keep going. Oh. Wow, there's not a lot of people here.
Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine!
Wow! Aren't you a selfish, selfish man? You're just one of the most selfish people I've ever met. Hey, look! I see a new friend, guys. This is Shame the Grimer. Good to see you, Shame. Poor Gangle left out of Kanto Kingdom, left out of Fortnite. I mean, this was our final chance to include her. But welcome back from ads, everyone. All right, we've encountered two new friends since ads. We've encountered Thomas J. the Paris, and now we've encountered Shame the Grimer. Who wants to guess which games they're from? Oh! And here's another new friend, guys. We've already met 3 new friends. Wow, guys, we are meeting a ton of new friends already. Or sorry, no, old friends. I guess I should be saying old friends. Like past previous friends. Because that is technically what is going on here. Hey, good job! Congrats on getting your power back. Anyways, Paris Diamond, Grimer Heart Gold. That is a no to those both. You might want to try that again. Alright, if I were you might want to try that again. But here's another friend. This is Fun Loksip the Voltorb. Who wants to guess which game Fun Loksip's from? I'll give you guys a hint. The game that Fun Loksip is from was not a fun game for me. And yet another new friend. We have encountered 4 friends. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. We have encountered here is Flu the Coughing. You think that Fun Loksip's from Heart Gold. Heart Gold is not the answer. Neither is Emerald. Apologies on that. For all of them. Now we have Flu the Coughing. Who wants to guess where Flu's from? Okay, so Paris is from Ruby, Grimer's from Soul Silver. Also incorrect. Incorrect. Apologies, Saldude, but that is not the right answer. If you guys can't guess by the end of this battle, then, well, I'm gonna give you guys the answer for those 2. Okay, well, it's the end of this battle, so I'm gonna give you guys one more guess for Paris and Grimer. I'm gonna give you guys one more guess for Thomas J and one more guess for Shame. Sapphire is not the correct answer for any of them. Sorry about that, Citrus. That is not the right answer, sorry. Okay, level 19. Good job. Good job, King.
Okay, I'll share.
Alright, I'm going to give you guys the answer for Thomas J and for Shame. Thomas J is from Pokemon Fire Red, and Shame is from Pokemon Platinum. That's why I use those 2. But I'll still let you guess for Fun Loksip and for Flu. Omega Ruby is not the correct answer to either one of those. So, you know, take your time guessing, folks. By the way, there's 2 rocks in front of us. So this is the Helix fossil, and that's the Dome fossil. Which one do we want? This decision doesn't really matter, but, you know. I'm guessing that means Helix, Citrus. And you know what? You kind of got a point there, so let's go ahead and take the Helix fossil. Right, does that mean Helix? Alright, then this is mine. Oh, Dome. Oh, shit. Whoops, sorry about that, dude. Stop right there. Wait, what? What's going on? Oh, shit! I forgot about these guys. That's Fossil's Team Rockets. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Oh shit, I forgot about these 2. I was wondering why there wasn't a Rocket Grunt, like over there. Okay, whoops. Anyways, guys, Fun Loksip is from Pokemon Ruby, and Flu is from Pokemon Silver. Apologies to those who didn't get it.
But hey, it's hard to remember, you know?
Alright, Billy, I'm gonna knock you out right now, bucko. Oh, and here's another friend. This, everyone, is Goldcat the Meowth. Alright, this is Goldcat. Who wants to guess which game Goldcat's from? If I remember right, it was Citrus who named Goldcat, so Citrus might get this. Citrus might get it. We'll just have to see, though. What do you mean you won't? Were you not the one who named Goldcat? Gold? Hey, you got it, tall dude! See, tall dude got it. Tall dude immediately... Oh, shit! King! King! No! You gotta get out of here fast. Bratz beats us? Sure, but I can just picture any of them in graphics. Well, yeah, fair. Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light. Well, that was weird. Shit, King! King! Hang in there, King! King, hang in there! We're gonna get you to the hospital, quick! Hold still. Hold together, King. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Come on, 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 come on. No! We were so close to Cerulean too! Damn it, why? No! Man! Oh, at least I don't have to go all the way back to Pewter. Oh well. Yeah, we were so close, but yeah, we were pretty far from the Pokemon Center. That was a very, very far walk. Man, oh man. If that's a clippable moment, if that's not a clippable moment, then I don't know what is. Yeah, thanks a lot, James. Fuck you, James. What the fuck, man? Are you kidding me right now? You had to go ahead and poison King like that? Come on. I can't believe you right now. I can't believe that you would do this. I can't believe that you would do something like this, man. Really? At least King here's level 26. No, not 26, 20. I don't know why I said 26. That was very weird to me. But we got Mega Punch. Mega Punch is pretty good. Alright, so now, let's continue through the cave, and maybe, just maybe, we'll actually make it through. We'll just have to see, everyone. Kinger might be a little bit jealous of King, though, so maybe not, but we're gonna try anyway. Unfortunately, Mega Punch probably isn't gonna do much. Or maybe it's gonna do a lot and I'm just stupid. Who knows? Yeah, I'm gonna try next time Kinger shows up. Is it Kinger? It's Kinger. Had a feeling it was Kinger. Okay. Hey, Kinger. I'm gonna try Mega Punching you in the face now. Wow, that did a lot. Alright, everyone, that's my timer. Believe it or not, I am timing stream 1. Because I will not be doing stream 2 in the same day. Now, for those who don't know how these streams work, it's very simple. At this moment in time, I will now flip a coin because it's now been an hour and a half. If the coin lands on heads, then we end the stream today. If the coin lands on tails, then we keep going. Alright, so without further ado, let's flip. Hey Siri, heads or tails?
It's tails.
Okay! We got tails, which means that we will go the full 3 hours, everyone. Alright. And thank you very much for that clip there, Citrus. Let me go ahead and make that a featured clip on the channel. Give me 1 second to do that, everybody. Give me a second. Give me a second. I need to, feature something. Give me 1 sec. Okay, it's been clipped. It's been featured. Thanks so much. Alright, nice. By the way, guys, I'm going to explain this now. Just so I don't have to explain this earlier, I don't think I'm going to be featuring any more clips after the Kanto King Challenge is done. So, please keep that in mind, everyone. Alright, this Mega Punch is gonna make fighting these Geodudes so much easier. Yeah, take that, Granite. Now you know how it feels. This is not as fun as I thought it would be. Okay. A little pound should do the trick. There we go, okay. Look at us, everyone. We're making progress. And hello to you, Kinger. Make way for King. I can't believe that I have to walk through this cave again, man. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Man. I don't want to do this, but I guess I kind of have to. I guess I have to if I want to make that sweet, sweet progress. But the nice thing about Pokemon Yellow is that there are no shinies. No shinies to bother this guy. Alright. Excuse me, sir. Make way for the guy who will eventually become the 5-time Kanto champion. I just need some time to do that. Alright, Kinger, we're doing this again. Alright, here we go. Remember, you wanted this, buddy. You're the one who wanted the smoke. That's nice, though. That's pretty nice. Alright, we made it through Mount Moon yet again. So now, all we gotta do is keep going. Hey. Alright, now we've made it to Cerulean City, where everything is blue here. Don't ask me why, it doesn't make sense to me either. You know, Troy, how do you work in an environment like this? Like, how do you get used to this place? Oh, they play good music here? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I hear it now. They're playing, What's New Pussycat in here, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, now we've made it to a gym. This is more intense than a gym because this is a gym, everyone. And the gyms, they tend to be pretty tough. Alright. We made it to our second gym. Now let me see my levels. Let me see how what level King is. King is level 20. Alright, I think that's good and all, I really do. But I do think that we can be a bit better, so I'll come back when King is... You know, I think I was on to something earlier. I think I want to go up to level 26. Now, normally I would say, let's start grinding. But there's actually a couple things that I can do right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do them. Okay, well, you're in the ads, so that's unfortunate because you're about to miss this pretty sick part. Hello, Mew4!
Yo, Loxip. You're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Loxip.
I didn't catch anything. I kept my Mew. Got the entire thing, Mew4. Anyways, guys, here is another new friend, Power Drill. We got Power Drill the Spearow here. We use Power Drill in one of the games. One of these games we use Power Drill in. Now, which game do we use Power Drill in? Why don't you guys go ahead and take a guess? Go ahead and take a guess, guys. It's one of these games that I use Power Drill the Spearow in. Of course, you know, I'm not sure if any of you guys can hear me, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait for you guys to get out of the ads. So that then we can have this discussion. Okay, y'all know what I'm saying? Leave green. That is incorrect. And green is also incorrect, because Pokemon Green is not even a real game. Pocket Monsters Green is, but, you know, I don't know how to read Japanese, so, you know, I didn't play that one. Yes it is. Nah, that's Pocket Monsters Green. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not the same thing at all. But either way, that's still... Okay. Well, either way, you got it wrong, buddy, so I don't know what point you're trying to make. Because that's not the game that I use Power Drill in. Fire Red. I did not use a Spearow in Fire Red. That is incorrect. But, told you, you are pretty close. You are pretty close. I did use it in one of the Kanto games. There's your hint there. There is your hint, told you. Also, I'm gonna take a small sip of water here. Okay. Just a small sip. Blue. Good job, tall dude. You got it. You got it right. Congratulations, buddy. I used Power Drill the Spearow in Pokemon Blue. Man, Pokemon Green or Pocket Monsters Green. I don't know what you're talking about, Citrus. You know, I never even touched that game. If anything, that answer is pretty silly if you ask me. And here's Sandy. Sandy's ready to take me out. Why? Why? Now I'm gonna be less accurate, man. Come on. You hooligan. You rapscallion. Alright, I'm level 21. Here comes Shiny Rat. Wow. You call these Pokemon, you still can't even beat my one. And there's Stan Edgar. I'm gonna Mega Punch you now. Oh, and by the way, guys, a little, well, I'll tell you guys this after the battle. After the battle with Mew4 here, I'm gonna tell you guys a really cool fact about this game.
Hey, take it easy. You've won already. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC. Since you're using his system, go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later.
That's a very weird thing to say to me, Mew4. Anyways, fun fact about this game, guys. You may have noticed that Mew4 has been carrying an Eevee with him. Now, what the Eevee evolves into depends on how you do the first 2 battles against him in this game. If you win the first battle against him, but you don't do the second battle against him in Route, I think it was 22, he will use a Flareon. If you win both battles against him, then he'll use Jolteon, but if you lose the first battle against him, he'll use Vaporeon. Now, as you guys saw, I beat him in the first battle, but I never challenged him to that second battle. So that means that he's gonna end up using Flareon. But that's something that I want, because one of the moves I'm gonna teach King here is Surf, which I need to progress through the game. So I might as well make my rival's strongest Pokemon weak to a move that I'm going to be using quite often in this game. If anything, that's called being smart. Alright, Nugget Bridge! This is Nugget Bridge! Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize! Think you got what it takes? Oh, I know I got what it takes, boy! Good that you thought good that you thought ahead on that, since there's no move deleter. That's true, there's no move deleter in this game. So I did something that I normally don't do, and that's called using my brain. I'm being smart and efficient about this, guys. Trust me. This is just a smart decision. So anyways, there's your fun fact about this game. So, to anyone who ever decides to play Pokemon Yellow, keep that in mind. Woo! Good stuff! Thank you, thank you. I'm second, not serious. Now, I will say this, guys. I would have told you this earlier, but the thing is, I completely forgot to explain that to you guys, so that's why you guys are finding out about this now. Mostly because I just forgot. My bad. My bad, everyone, but hey, you guys know now. Alright, so I just took out Little Pidge. Oh! Here's another new friend, everyone. This is Belle, the Nidoran female. Would anyone like to guess which game I used Belle here in? Who wants to guess, guys? Who wants to guess? Which game do you guys think I used Belle in? What game do you guys think it was? Don't be afraid, everyone. Don't be afraid. Just throw something out there. You might be right. Fire Red. That is unfortunately incorrect. I did not use Belle the Near End Female in Pokemon Fire Red version. French. As fitting as that would be, I did not use Belle the Near End Female in Pokemon French. Unfortunately, I didn't use it in either X or Y. That did not happen. That would be fitting, though. That would be fitting. Soul Silver. No, I did not use it in Soul Silver. That's incorrect. But, that is a close guess. You are pretty close, tall dude. You are pretty close to getting that right. That is a very close guess there, my friend. Anyone else want to take a guess? Tall dude's getting close to the correct answer, I'll tell you that right now. I will say it was one of the Johto games. Heart Gold. That is incorrect. I did not use it in Heart Gold, but you are still pretty close. It wasn't Soul Silver and it wasn't Heart Gold, so which game do you think it was? It's one of these games. It was one of them, tall dude. Crystal. That's correct! I did! I used Belle the Near End Female in Pokemon Crystal version. That was when I used her. God, if anything, this whole game is gonna just be memory lane for me. This is just memory lane the game. That's what this is to me, guys. Alright, I am gonna remember all of these Pokemon here. Because of all my playthroughs with them. How could I lose? Sorry to say this, but, it's unfortunate. Here's number 3. I won't be easy. Oh boy, this guy's actually gonna be a challenge. Whatever will I do? Alright, the youngster wants to fight, so let's do this. Alright. Time to deal with Shiny Rat here. Let's get him, let's pound him. Let's pound his ass. Alright, nice. And now we gotta deal with Billy. It's nice to see you both in the same place. You know, Billy and Shiny Rat are not the usual mouse and snake duo. Normally the snake eats the mouse, but Billy and Shiny Rat, they're good buds. They are really good pals. And here's Kinger, because why not? Why not see Kinger, folks? Okay, well that's pretty annoying. I wish that didn't happen, but looks like I'm gonna hit myself in the face today. I guess that's just what we're doing. Ow! Stomp flat! Oh, walk it off. I'm number 4, getting tired. Ha! No! I'm just getting started, miss. Alright. Here comes little Pidge. Let's go ahead and pound him. I'm gonna pound little Pidge right here. Just gonna go straight for the pound. And there's Belle. Really? Why would you do this to me? Ow! It's not even done! Hey. You know what the nice thing about being a Psychic type is? In Pokemon Yellow? Everything. I lost 2! None of you guys can even beat my 1 cat. That is embarrassing. Okay, I'm number 5. I'll stop you. Words cannot express how embarrassing this is. Like, it's just one cat, guys. Hey, at least King got to level 23, so that's pretty good. Whoa, too much! Alright, hey sir. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers! Yay! You just earned a fabulous prize! A nugget! Thank you. By the way, would you like to join Team Rocket? Oh, no, I'm okay. We're a group dedicated to evil while using Pokemon. See, all the more reason to not join. Want to join? No thanks. Are you sure? Yes, sir, I'm sure. Come on, join us. I feel like you're being pushy about this. I'm telling you to join. Is that a threat, sir? Okay, you need convincing. What? I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Oh, boy. That man has a whip. This can't be good at all. You know what, though? I'm happy to see Team Rocket again. Believe it or not, guys. Alright, we're gonna pound up. Well, at least we're not poisoned. I thought I was about to jinx myself there, but, no, Billy was not able to poison us. Alright, hey, Kinger. Arrgh, you are good! Yeah. With your ability, you could become a top leader in Team Rocket! Is he... He's just gonna stand there, okay. Alright. Ah, shucks, you guys are nads, oh well. I apologize about that, folks. Alright, let's see here. We can fight 1 or 2 guys. There is. Do I want to fight the guy on the left or the guy on the right? What do I want to do? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? What should I do, guys? Either the left or the right. It's a very tough decision. I don't know which one I should take. I don't know which one's gonna be the correct option between these 2 decisions here. I can't tell which one I should do. I'll get the guy on the right. Not that. Yeah, no, this would technically be the right. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy. You're going to see Bill? First, let's fight. Let's fight indeed, sir. Mr. Hiker Man, I am ready for you. You may have a long cat on your side, but I've got King with me. Alright. How much will Mega Punch do? I want to know. Not a whole lot. Oh, no, you didn't. You did not just do that to me. Oh, hell no. Heck no. We are not dealing with that today. Let's just keep Mega Punching until eventually you just die. And die, and die, and die. You're something. Hey, welcome back from the ad stall, dude. You, safe to say you didn't really miss much. Alright, hello, miss.
Hi, my boyfriend is cool.
Wow. A daily reminder that I am still single. But that's okay. Guys, here's another friend. This, everyone, is Arthur, the near-end male. To say his name properly, you gotta whisper it. What game do you guys think Arthur was from? What game are we, do you guys want to guess? Which game do you think it was, guys? What game do you guys think Arthur's from? Wasn't Soul Silver? Nope. That's an incorrect answer, Citrus. It was not Soul Silver. It wasn't Omega Ruby either. That's incorrect, old dude. It wasn't Sapphire either. That is also incorrect. Oh, sorry. Is this better? Is this better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me a lot better? Is this better for you to hear me? Diamond, good job, tall dude. You got the correct answer. Okay, I'm gonna stop whispering now as I proceed to kick Arthur's ass. Right here, right now. Nice, it did it. And here comes Bell again. All right. I'm guessing. I'm guessing the fans are probably coming from your end, so. You know, I'm gonna talk louder for you, so you can hear me over all of your fans, Citrus. I'm guessing you got a lot of them. I'm in a slump. What the heck is a slump? Alright, guys. There's two trainers. The one up top and the one up bottom. Which one should we fight? Who do we want to battle? The guy at the top or the guy at the bottom? Yeah, I gotta have them running so the computer doesn't melt. Have others to cool off after the outages. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But guys, who are we fighting? Top guy or bottom guy? A slump is a guy made by Akira Toriyama. Oh, I didn't know about that. Huh. Well, today I learned. Today I have learned what a slump is. Oh, before Goku, okay. Alright, guys. Top guy or bottom guy? Who are we fighting? Wait, so Slump was made before Goku was? I gotta look this guy up later. Oh, Dr. Slump. Okay, that's actually a pretty sick name. That's a really sick name if you ask me, Citrus. Alright, I'm going top guy. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Sir, it sounds to me, just by the look on your face, that you seem pretty miserable. You could have pulled him away from the... Dad, dang it! You're right, I could have. I could have definitely done that. Dang it! I should have done that. Oh well. I mean, King's eventually gonna learn cut anyway, so I guess it's completely fine. We can always just cut back, it's fine. Not to mention that we're gonna be battling a lot of people here. By the way, guys, I know we're having a lot of fun, but we got 59 minutes left of this stream. So I just thought I'd, make everyone here aware of that. Aw, darn! And here's the last trainer. My friend has a cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Hey, maybe this will make you even more jealous. You see, your friend may have a cute Pokemon, and you may have what could potentially be a shiny Oddish. I can't tell because because I don't know what a shiny is. But check out my Meow. Also, guys, here's another friend. This is Lafayette the Oddish. Can anyone guess which game Lafayette's from? I will say, the game that I use Lafayette in happened to be the game that I spent the most amount of time in. Or at least off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure I spent the most amount of time in the game that Lafayette's from. Emerald? Nope, it was not Emerald. It was not X. Those are incorrect. However, funny thing about Emerald is I did find a shiny Oddish in that game. But obviously I killed it. Go check out that clip if you haven't seen it yet. It was not Emerald. No, it was not X either. This morning I got just an 80 viewer raid target to someone who has a small channel. Hey! Such is very proud of you for doing that. See, I support... I'm trying to find my words here, but I really appreciate people like that. Citrus, that's a really good deed. That's a really good deed. That you should be very, very, very proud of yourself for doing that. Wait, I worded that funny? Nah, what's funny about that? Anyways, can anyone guess which game Lafayette's from? It's not Pokemon Y either. It was not Pokemon Y that Lafayette is from. I did not use Lafayette in Pokemon Y version. So which game do you guys think it is? It's one of these games, I'll tell you that. One of these games I did use Lafayette in, and once again, I will say it, I spent so many streams on this game. This is also... the game that I got my biggest raid ever from. I got a raid of like around 50 people in this game. So, I definitely remember this game. Specify I got Intier to raid Max. Intier's raid a partner push, and Max is a channel about the size ours both are. Oh, okay. Silver? That is incorrect. It is not Pokemon Silver. It was not Pokemon Silver. I'm surprised no one's guessed already. It was not Pokemon Gold either. It was not Pokemon Gold. I did not use Lafayette the Oddish in Pokemon Gold version. If Lonk was here, Lonk would probably be able to guess it, but I'm guessing that Lonk is probably left by now. Black and blue. It was not black and nor was it blue. It wasn't white either. Believe it or not, it was not Pokemon White. I did not use Lafayette the Oddish in white version. It wasn't White 2 either. I did not use Lafayette the Oddish in Pokemon White 2. Yeah, White is way too late for Odish's Pokedex placement. That is very true. That is a true statement right there, Citrus. This was one of the earlier games that I played. Fire Red, good job, you got it! It was Pokemon Fire Red that I used Lafayette in. Lafayette was actually my starter Pokemon in Pokemon Fire Red. But congratulations, Citrus, you got the correct answer. Good job, bud. Unfortunately, Toltadu was not Leaf Green. I used this one in Fire Red. Speaking of which, Lafayette's taking my health, and I am not okay with that. How dare you! Lafayette's come out again, but I'm just gonna Mega Punch. But another fun, here's a fun fact about Fire Red, specifically my playthrough of it. In my playthrough of Fire Red, I actually got one of my Pokemon all the way up to level 100, and yet I still needed pure luck just to beat the game. Like, I beat the Pokemon League of Fire Red on my 10th attempt. I'm not so jealous. Yeah, I bet you're not jealous of your friend anymore. Now that you saw my Mew. Hello? Is Bill in here? Where's the Bill at? Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you. I screwed up an experiment. Got combined with a Pokemon. So, how about it? Help me out here. You know what, sir? Yes, I'll help you out. When I'm in the teleporter, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. Okay. I think I just almost lost my power. My monitor turned off on my PC. Dude. It sounds like you're in a really shitty situation right now, Citrus, and I am very sorry to hear about that. Alright, let's see. Bill was trying to run Fortnite here, but his router is literally a potato, so I'm surprised that he's playing the game at all. Okay, cell separator, let's do this. The fact that he does any work here at all is very surprising to me. But hey, I freed you. Yeehaw! Thanks, bud. I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. Yes, sticky pee-pee! Yeah! I'll take it. That cruise ship, SSN, is in Vermilion City. Its passengers are all trainers.
Why is this in Celsius? I don't know, that's a good question. Why is this in Celsius? They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dudes. Why don't you go instead of me? Yeah, sure, I'll be happy to go. Alright, let's get going.
Now, that was everything I can do up to this point, but King is still not the level that I want him to be at, because I want to be at level 26. Not 24, so we're gonna have to do some training. It's 85 degrees everywhere! Oh god! I need to get out of here. Oh shit, now it's gotten colder. Okay, I need to heal up. I need to heal up. At least we're not in Saffron City yet, where I could literally melt my face off. Because, that would be pretty bad. Alright, let's go outside. Okay, there's actually a better training spot over there, so let's head over there. Okay, we're back to the greenery. There's just so much green here, fellas. So much green to see. Alright, it's grind time, baby, let's do this! Alright, we are going to be training up to level 26. Okay, well, you guys are in the ad, so I'm going to train in the meantime. Alright, I'm going to get some training, fellas, and I want to get to level 26. But, here's a new friend. This is Prism, the Bellsprout. Can anyone guess which game Prism the Bellsprout's from? The answer might surprise you. Not yet for me? Oh, no ads for you yet? Well, hey, you might have some time. You might have some time to guess which game Prism's from. Heart Gold? Nope, I did not use Prism the Bellsprout in Pokemon Heart Gold version. Once again, the answer might surprise you. You're just gonna have to guess again to see if you get it. What game do you guys think Prism is from? Omega Ruby. That is incorrect, all dude. I did not use Prism the Bellsprout in Pokemon Omega Ruby yet. I don't know why I said yet. I never once did. And I don't think I'm going to. But Omega Ruby is not the correct answer. Emerald. That is also incorrect. I did not use Prism the Bellsprout in Pokemon Emerald. You're gonna have to give me another guess. Which game could it have possibly been? Which game do you think it is? Which game do you think it is, tall dude? It's such a hard question, don't you think? Which game is it? Which game could it possibly be? Leaf Green? That is incorrect. I did not use Prism the Bellsprout in Pokemon Leaf Green. That is not the game that I used her in. You're gonna have to take another guess on which game that I used Prism. Yellow. I'm playing Yellow right now. That is not the correct answer. I don't know why you guessed Yellow, tall dude, because that's what I'm playing right now, and I only have Mew for this game. So, obviously that one's incorrect. That's not the right answer. Pokemon Z, as cool as it would have been, no, It was not Pokemon Z. Any more guesses? Any more guesses? Pokemon Pinball. I have not used Prism in Pokemon Pinball. That was not the game that I use Prism in. I still need to try out Pokemon Pinball at some point. I feel like that would be really fun. Normally I am a pinball master. But then again, it's been a while, so, you know, my skills aren't quite rusty. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Fire Red. That is not the correct answer. And I have a feeling that you guys are probably not gonna get this, but I'm gonna give you guys one more chance. One more chance at a guess. Which game do you guys think Prism's from? And must I say, Prism is super green in this game. That's actually really cool. That is a really cool detail. Not gonna lie, I don't want to guess anymore. Yeah, honestly, I had a feeling that you probably wouldn't get it. So I'm just gonna tell you, it's Pokemon Moon. Pokemon Moon is when I used Prism to Bellsprout, and now it's time to take her out. Like I said, I had a feeling that you guys probably were not gonna get that one, so it's completely fine. It's fine. All right, back to training. Oh, hold on, another new friend. Everyone, this is Furby the Venonat. What game do you guys think that Furby here's from? I'll give you guys a hint. Tall Dude did recently say it when we were guessing for Prism. So, which game do you guys think it was? Kirby Air Riders. As much as I want Furby here to be in Kirby Air Riders, as sick as I think that would be, unfortunately that was not it, Citrus. And it's not Emerald either. That's incorrect, Tall Dude. But you might get it. You might end up getting it. I can actually see you getting it. Unlike with Prism, I feel like you guys are gonna get this one. And before you say anything, Citrus, it's not Deltarune Chapter 5 either. One of my Twitch guns goes by Furby. Oh, I didn't know about that. That's actually pretty cool. Heart Gold? That is incorrect, all dude. I did not use Furby the Venonat in Pokemon Heart Gold version. I did not use Furby in that game. Anyone else want to take a guess? They've been doing Air Rider Tournament. Ooh, that sounds sick. Omega Ruby. Unfortunately, that is also incorrect, all dude. It was not Pokemon Omega Ruby. I'm gonna give you guys one more guess before I say it. One more guess, guys. One more guess because we do need to get around to killing Furby. What game do you guys think Furby is from? I'll give you guys one more chance. One final chance to guess correctly. Leaf Green. Oh! Tall Dude, you were so close. You were so close to a correct answer, but no. It's not Leaf Green. The game that I used Furby the Venonat in was Pokemon Fire Red, actually. As a matter of fact, I think I used Venonat way more than I used Venomoth. Like, I distinctly remember getting Furby
up to a higher level than I got my Venomoth to. Which I think is really funny. Alright, back to training. There's the Lafayettes. Anyways, guys, I am trying to get King here up to level 26. So unless someone here would like to redeem, screw it, let's go in guns blazing. This is what I'm going to be doing for the next 39 minutes. Hopefully everyone here is cool with that, and if you guys are not cool with that, then you guys know how to end this part early. But until then, I'm going to be training up King. I feel like King only needs one more level anyway, so that's what we're going to give him. I hope you guys do not mind me doing that. Because I just need one measly level on King, and then we'll be good. We will be good to go. There we go! Okay, King! You are now level 26, which means that I think that you are ready for Misty. Although, I guess it wouldn't hurt to get a little bit more experience in. So we might as well. Let's do one more Mega Punch, guys. There we go. Alright, well. That's gonna wrap that up. Everyone. Grind time is officially over because I feel confident, so let's go take on Misty. With my level 26 Mew. This is gonna be enough, guys, trust me. Alright, so we're gonna heal up real fast. And it's really quick because I only have one Pokemon. Isn't that just amazing, folks? Just how that ends up working out for us. Alright, to the gym we go! Time to train up at the gym. Oh, hold up a second. I'm more than good enough for you. Misty can wait. Oh, heck no. Guys? As you guys can see, here's another new friend. Another new friend is staring right at our faces, guys. And for those who do not know who this is, alright, they had one of the greatest names ever. She had one of the greatest names ever. And her name is Fish. That's literally her name. So what do you guys, what game do you guys think Fish is from? Which game do you guys think I used Fish in? Go ahead and guess, folks. Go ahead and take a guess while I take a small sip of water. Omega Ruby. That is incorrect. I did not use Fish in Omega Ruby. Ruby. That is also incorrect. I did not use Fish in Pokemon Ruby. Matter of fact, I think you would get this one, Citrus, because if I remember right, you were actually the one who named Fish. Yeah, you know you named it. It's just hard for you to remember the game. I get it. I get it. Just don't know where. That makes sense. Black. That is incorrect. I did not use Fish in Black. I named so many, but I don't play it. Fair enough, I guess. Sapphire. That is incorrect.
I did not use fish in Sapphire. And Plat is also incorrect. I didn't use fish in Platinum. However, fish would have been very helpful in Platinum, I will say that. But I did not use fish in Pokemon Platinum. Heart Gold. That is incorrect, but that is a very close guess to the correct answer, Tall Dude. That's a really close guess. You guys are almost there. You guys are almost there. Alright, I will say you are in the right region. I did use it in Johto. But which Johto game? That's the real kicker here, folks. Soul Silver. Congratulations, Tall Dude. You got it right. I used fish in Pokemon Soul Silver. No, it was not Crystal. Citrus, it was not Crystal. Tall Dude already got it correct. Alright. I don't think we're gonna run into every single one of our old friends in this game. But we are gonna run into quite a bit of them.
You overwhelm me.
And now it's time for Misty.
Hi, you're a new face. What's your policy on Pokemon? What is your approach? My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. Misty, the world-famous beauty, is your host. Are you ready, sweetie?
Please, for the love of God, never say that to me again. Alright, time for our second gym today. Time for Misty. Oh my god. Guys, as you all can see, we have another new friend. And his name is Z. Although, as Citrus wanted me to say his name is actually... Now, can you guys guess which game he's from? Which game do you guys think Z here's from? Why did Citrus name the Staryu Z? I don't know, maybe he thought it would be funny. If that's the reason, though, then he was right. It is pretty hilarious. But what game do you guys think Z is from? And before anyone, did I have a theme going? Yeah, I think your theme was not trying. I think you were doing the not trying at all theme. Either that or you were... Oh, it's same as a fish. Okay, that is true, but which game? What game was it? What game was it? Can you tell me that? Soul Silver, good job! Good job! I use Z here in Soul Silver. And that was the game where Citrus was trying to convince everyone that I had dementia. Pretty sure that was the theme that he was trying to make me do. And now, this is Starfly the Starmie. Which game do you guys think Starfly is from? I will give you a hint. It is not the same game as Z. It's not that one. Okay, well, you guys are in the ads, so I'm gonna wait for you guys to get out of the ads. And then we can get to guessing. So that way, we can all go down memory lane together. You know? Isn't that just fun, guys? Just going through memories like that. Heart Gold. That is incorrect. I did not use Starfly the Starmie in Pokemon Heart Gold. But that's a pretty good guess, though. That is a pretty good guess. Any more guesses, folks? Any more guesses? What guesses do we got, everybody? What guesses do we have? What are we thinking, folks? What other guesses are there? It's not Soul Silver and it's not Heart Gold. Of course, you guys are probably now all in the ads right now, so I gotta wait on you all. But you know what? That's fine. Citrus? Citrus, are you okay? Citrus, you good, dude? That's, Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm not even gonna ask why you did this. That seems very, very irresponsible. But anyway, Citrus. Do you have a guess? Do you want to guess which game Starflyer's from? Yes, hello to pillow typing. Isn't that just so fun? Also, I gotta say, this music is, like, really good. Like Gen 1. Gen 1's definitely got the best music. Hands down, everyone. But seriously, guys, we got any more guesses? Ultra Moon. That is incorrect. I didn't even play Ultra Moon on stream. But you did get the right region, though. Ultra Sun. That is also incorrect. I didn't stream Ultra Sun. But you guys got the right region. It is one of the Alola games. One of the Alola games I did use Starfly in. That is correct. I used Starfly, the Starmie, in Pokemon Sun. I'm surprised you didn't immediately remember that, Citrus, because that was also the playthrough where I gave you a free sub. Anyways, it's time to take out Starfly. But, yeah, Tall Dude, that's incorrect. It was not Pokemon Moon. King's level 27, good job. Yay, we beat Misty. I can't believe I lost! Alright, you can have the Cascade badge to show you beat me. It is hard to remember the games alphabetically. That is very true. It is very hard to remember them like that.
This Cascade badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders.
Oh, come on, Misty. That's not a nice word. That's not a nice thing to say. It's a Pokemon that you don't own. To call them just a word like that. Come on, that's not nice.
There's more. You can now use Cut anytime.
Oh, that is very convenient. Thank you.
You can cut down small bushes to open new paths. You can also have my favorite TM.
Why, thank you very much. Which one's this again? Oh, you're not even gonna tell. Okay. Cheer up, Emo Kid. Now you can use Cut outside battle.
Wow! I can cut down trees! Let's go!
Alright, Troy, I need free healthcare, please. Please help me out, because my Mew is slowly dying. And only you can save him. Thank you. Thanks for the healthcare, Troy. Appreciate it.
It's nice that you also do that little bow. You know, I never once said that to you, Troy, but, you know, gotta say. Very polite of you, sir. Alright, I'll see you later. Pluto TV just emailed me about Pokemon Movie Fest? Wait, is that like an event that's happening somewhere, or is this like an online thing? How does Pokemon Movie Fest work? Because, like, you know, I don't... Oh, it's an online thing, okay. Well, guys, we got our second badge already, and we're only on stream 1. God, that never happens. It's safe to say I'm on a roll, guys. Oh, God, that's right. Someone robbed this place. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get to the next city. Hey, stay out! It's not your yard! Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander! Don't you believe me? No. Look at the lamp, it's like cable blocking. And it's loud. Oh. That's all I need to know, that's lousy. Oh, guys! We have another friend here. This, everyone, is Kara the Machop. Who wants to guess which game Kara's from? What game do you guys think that Kara's from? Also, I don't know why Kara has her mouth open. That's something I've never seen Kara do before, but like... I have a feeling that Kara is just preparing to eat me. Diamond, that is incorrect. I did not use Kara the Machop in Pokemon Diamond version. The first 2 days start with Deoxys, and the second day does Pokemon 3 twice. Huh. Very interesting, Citrus. Is that like part of the show, or is it like its own movies or something? The last day is Darkrai, Giratina, Jirachi, Darkrai, Giratina, Jirachi, and then Deoxys. Okay, so wait, when does the movie marathon start exactly? Also, has anyone got any more guesses as to what game Kara happens to be from? Do you guys think you guys know? September 5th. Oh, well, then why the heck are they emailing you now? That's like 3 months away. That's a very long time away, dude. I don't know why the heck they're sending you an email now. Pearl. That is also incorrect. Kara is not from Pokemon Pearl. I did not use Kara the Machop in Pokemon Pearl version. Any more guesses, everyone? Any more guesses as to what game you guys think Kara's from? What other guesses do we got, folks? What are we thinking? Oh, it's an RSV type email. Oh, they have another schedule. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just 8 movies. Okay. Okay. Now I'm starting to get this. Also, folks, I'm going to give you guys one more chance. One more chance to guess what game Kara's from. You guys might get it. Leaf Green. Told you, you got it right! Kara the Machop is from Leaf Green. That is when I used Kara the Machop. And I never once evolved her. She is not from Leaf Ruby. I don't even know if that's a game. Although I would like to play Leaf Ruby if that ever becomes like a real thing. That sounds like it'd be a great time. Alright, we found it. Took care of it. And here's another friend, Mona Prime.
Which game do you guys think Muna Prime's from?
I would be very surprised if Citrus did not get this one. I would be astounded if Citrus didn't get this, because Citrus was the one who named Muna Prime. Why? Why is you named Drowsy Muna Prime? I don't know, you tell me, dude! I didn't name Drowsy, that was you! Blue? No, but very close, tall dude. That is a very close guess. Very close to the correct answer. But yeah, dude, I didn't name this Drowsy, that was you! No, why do you think I remember the place? I don't know, dude. I just thought that you get it. Red. Hey, congrats, tall dude. You got it. As for you, Citrus, you got Rattata pretty fast. So, you know, I just thought, oh, he might also get Drowsy too. But yeah, I use Muna Prime the Drowsy in Pokemon Red version. And I never evolved them. Stop! I give up! I'll leave quietly! Yeah. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Wow, a TM I'm never gonna use. How helpful. I better get moving, bye! I should probably put these TMs up somewhere at some point today. You know what, next time I get to a Pokemon Center, I'm gonna do some organizing. Yeah, because that's just efficient, guys. Hey, look! I'm back out in the greenery. Pokemon Yellow, that's the... Wow, yeah, no. Pokemon Yellow is just the game where the colors are always changing and we don't ever ask why. It's just something you don't ever ask, folks. You don't want the answer to that question. The thing is, Rattata, Pidgey, Caterpie, and Wheel Lines, I know where they are in the Pokédex's only chance of mixing them among themselves. Okay, but like... But like, you were the one who named quite a bit of these Pokemon, so like, I'm surprised that you forgot about them, man.
Me? Well, okay, I'll play.
Let's do it. Not to mention, you've been with me the whole journey, man. I get that it's been a long journey, but like, still, dude. All right, let's take care of little Pidge here. Let's go ahead and do a Mega Punch. Well, I mean, you weren't there the whole time for that one, so you know, of course you'd say that. Not to mention that it's easier to do it at that time. That would make a ton of sense, Citrus. Lil Pitch still wants to fight, wow. A hole has been blasted through your chest before by Black Kyurem, and yet you still want to fight all these legendary Pokemon, Lil Pidge. That is very surprising to me. How much determination that I have seen from Lil Pidge. It's just surprising to me, guys.
Just didn't work!
Oh? Huh? You want to talk to me? Yeah. Give me your money. Give me your money, dude. Your money's mine! I'm robbing you! This is a robbery, dude! Hey, Power Drill. Power Drill, I haven't seen you since Pokemon Blue. Sure has been a while, good old buddy, old pal. Alright, that was nice seeing you. Oh! Here's another friend, guys. Here's another friend. This is Mr. Chomps the Raticate. Now, who wants to guess where Mr. Chomps is from? I have a feeling that Citrus is probably gonna get this one. Alright, if Citrus doesn't get this one,
I don't even know what to say. Because I think Citrus is definitely gonna get this one. Taldude might get it too. Blue. Hey, good job, you got one. You got it. Mr. Chomps is from Pokemon Blue. That was when I used my Raticate. Good job. Hey, level 28. Yeah. Great job, King. I didn't start it. Yeah, I ended it and I got money. Now leave me alone. Alright, we are now at Vermilion City. So here is where we go to heal. Thank you very much, Troy. You have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go to the SSN now, because that's all I can do. Because I need to get the Cut HM in order to progress to the game. Wait, hold on. Does this place sell hyper potions? I want to check. No. That's a no. That's what that is. This place, in fact, does not sell any hyper potions at all whatsoever. Shocker. Welcome to SSN. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Yeah, sure, let me flash it right in front of your face, sir. Great, welcome to SSN. And here's the ship. Here's the boat known as the SSN. I could find everyone here if you guys want me to. It's up to you guys. You know, or I could just, get what I came here for and then just leave. But hey, it's up to you guys. Like I said, up to everyone who's here. Seems to me like you guys don't have any opinion on this, so I'm just gonna get what I came here for, and then I'm just gonna get going. Also, sorry about the ads again. And there he is, Mew4. Bonjour, Looksick. Imagine seeing you here. Looksick, were you really invited? So, how's your Pokedex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas. Okay, shut up. Look, I just need your cash so I can be on my way. So Mew4, let's brawl. So, okay, so we start out with Powder Drill here. So all I gotta do is Mega Punch him. Then up next is Shiny Rat. Once again, one Mega Punch is all we need to do. Alright, great job. And here comes Sandy the Sandshrew. Let's just do another quick Mega Punch and then we'll be on our way. Hey! Welcome back from the ass, Taldude. Just in time, too, because I need to let everyone know that we have 10 minutes left of the stream. In 10 minutes, we will be ending. So, everyone, please keep that in mind. For we will only be live for 10 more minutes. Alright? Just gotta say it one more time. 10 more minutes, folks. Alright. There's Stan Edgar. All we gotta do is punch Stan Edgar in the what? Okay, there we go. Oh shit! That sure was a roller coaster of emotions right there. But as we all know, we're always gonna beat Mew 4. Humph. At least you're raising your Pokemon.
Yeah, now get out of here, Mew 4.
I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. But Cut itself is really useful. You should go see him, Smelia.
Again, Mew 4, that is very, very weird of you, dude, but whatever. Alright. What's going on here? Gonna fight everyone before you leave the boat? I wasn't planning on it, but do you want me to do that? Is that something that you really want to see from me, Citrus? Because I will do that if you want me to. You should. Okay. Well, I'll do that, but first of all, I really want to get cut.
I feel hideous. Seasick.
Don't worry, I will rub your back, sir. Rub, 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 rub.
Phew, thank you. I feel much better. You want to see my cut technique? I could show you if I wasn't ill. I know, you can have this. Teach it to your Pokemon and you can see it cut anytime.
Yeah, HM1!
Alright. Hey, King. You can learn HM01, right? Because I kind of need you to learn this in order to, like, progress through the game. Okay, thank God, you can learn Cut. Okay, you're learning Cut. That's not negotiable. You're learning Cut because I don't feel like catching another Pokemon. I don't want to do that, so you're learning Cut right now. That's right, everyone. My Mew is also my HM slave. Anyways, Citrus here wants me to fight everyone here, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's visit every room. Hello.
I hear many people get seasick. The captain looked really sick and pale.
That's cool, but where's the fights?
Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome.
Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? It had many rare kinds of Pokemon.
That's cool, but where's the fights? There we go, that's what I'm looking for.
Which do you like, a strong or a rare Pokemon?
Ha! Joke's on you, I've used both.
I've used both, sir.
Here's another new friend, everyone. This is Silver Dog the Growlithe. What game do you guys think that Silver Dog is from? I'll give you guys a hint. There is a reason why I named Growlithe Silver Dog. Soul Silver, that is incorrect. I did not use Growlithe in Soul Silver. I did not use Silver Dog in that game. Silver Dog was not used in Pokemon Soul Silver, tall dude. That is not when I used Growlithe. Any more guesses, anyone? Does anyone have another guess? Would anyone like to guess again? Silver? That is also incorrect. But you are close to the correct answer. You did get the region right. It was one of the 5 Johto games that I used Silver Dog in. It's just, which one was it, though? That's the question. Which one do you think it was? Gold? It was not gold. But it's very close. Very close, tall dude. You're almost getting it. Which one do you think it is? Heart Gold? Congrats, you got it right. I used Silver Dog the Growlithe in Pokemon Heart Gold version. And boy, what a fun playthrough that was. You know, I barely beat that game too. Again,
I'll say it right now, Lance was a pretty hard fight. But I am pretty glad that I beat that game. Because now I was able to make it all the way here. And that's just fun, isn't it? Oh, here's another friend. Everyone, this is my old Ponyta. Alright, I loved her very much. I really did. I really, really did. She was a very, very useful fire type in the game that I used her in. Of course, not as useful as some of the other fire types that I had. But she was still very, very helpful. Alright. Alright, Unicorn here. That's her name, by the way. Unicorn is one of the most helpful Ponytas ever. I could say that very confidently right now. Alright, I got her all the way up to level 57, by the way. That's a very high level for a Ponyta. Now, would anyone like to guess what game Unicorn here is from? Fire Red. That is incorrect. I did not use Unicorn in Fire Red. Any more guesses? Any more guesses, tall dude? Coming to your head? What other game do you think it could have been? It was one of the games that came out before 2016. I will say that. But then again, you know, most of them are. I don't know why I'm saying most of them. They all are. But then again, I did say before 2016. So, like, 2016 before. There. Leaf Green, that is also incorrect. I did not use Unicorn the Ponyta in Pokemon Leaf Green. That was not the game that I used Unicorn in. What other game could it have been, everyone? Omega Ruby? Hey, you got it! That's the correct answer. Omega Ruby was when I used Unicorn the Ponyta. What a fine playthrough it was. Even though I didn't use Mega Evolution in that playthrough, it was still a really fun playthrough. I must salute you. Thank you, sir.
I never saw you at the party. There was a party without me? Aw, damn it, man. I missed it. Oh my god, guys! Here's another friend of mine. This is Pomni the Jigglypuff. Does anyone want to guess which game Pomni is from? I have a feeling someone's gonna get it. Someone's definitely gonna get which game Pomni is from. Alright, there's no mistaking it. I know. Emerald. See, I knew you'd get. I knew that you'd know, Citrus. I knew that you would get that one, like, within your first guess, too. That's correct. I used Pomni the Jigglypuff in Pokemon Emerald version. Pokemon Emerald was one of my harder playthroughs, but a lot of crazy shit happened in Pokemon Emerald. So, you know, of course it was like, it was a pretty memorable playthrough for me. Only because we took so long guessing Kinger. True. I don't know how you guys kept guessing for so long for Kinger, because, you know, I thought that one was obvious. Take it easy. Alright, let's see. Who else wants to fight me? Oh, that's my timer. Guys, you gotta leave the ship. I'm sorry about this. Because we have been live for 3 hours already. Pokemon can cut down small bushes. Yes, they can. And we're gonna see more of that next time.
Citrus, I'm sorry about this though. I gotta get off this ship. I gotta get off, man. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here, dude. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, SSN. Bye-bye. Wow. What a fun day today. What a fun start to the final playthrough, everyone. But the SSN is gone, so it's time for us to go too. We're back in Vermilion City, and we're gonna take our first rest. Our first of what could potentially be very few, depending on how this game goes. Alright. Time to head to the Pokemon Center so that then we can heal up our Mew. Our Mew, who is named King. Again, Lonk. I don't know if you're still here, but that is a super sick name. Alright, well, everyone, that is gonna do it for today. We have been live for 3 hours already, so it's time to call it here. But, like I said, very strong start. I will say we already got 2 badges in Stream 1. That never, ever happens, so, you know, incredible start. But believe it or not, guys, I'm not going to be doing Stream 2 later today. Instead, I'm going to do that one tomorrow. Because the yellow playthrough is just different, okay? It's just a different playthrough. So I need you guys to understand that. And what's even cooler is that tomorrow, we'll start the month of July. So, you know, if we play our cards right, that's also probably when we're going to end this game. So that's a lot to think about there. But anyways, let me take a look at King's level. King is level 29, okay. Alright, well, Lieutenant Surge is coming up, and I do want to be ready for that gem, so... In between now and next stream, guys, I'm going to be doing some, I'm going to be doing some training, some serious training as well. Alright? And as you guys can see, this is a training spot right here. And that right there is Frisk the Abra. Frisk the Abra is from Pokemon Leaf Green as well. Alright, I might as well say it right now because we are ending this stream here. But anyways, I can fight against many Pokemon here, like Frisk the Abra. And so many more. So that's what I'm gonna do in between now and next stream. Let me take a look at King's level again. Let me see what level, he's at. Okay, so 29 is kind of shit for Surge in this game, so... I'm gonna train King up to level 33. Alright, I think that's a reasonable level to get up to, so... In between now and next stream, I'm gonna be training up, King up to level 33, so that then the next stream, when we make it to Surge's gym, we will be ready for him. Because, let's be real, in this game, Surge only has one Pokemon, and to lose against that one Pokemon would be very embarrassing, so I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. So, in between now and next stream, I'm gonna be training up King up to level 33, so that then, when we make it to Surge's gym, if we make it to Surge's gym next time, we will be ready for that man. But if anyone here would like to know when the next stream is, let me go ahead and pull up my schedule so I can tell you all that information. Give me a 1 second, everybody. Alright, if anyone here would like to know, if anyone here wants to know, my next live stream is going to be tomorrow on Wednesday the 1st. And I am most likely going to be starting that stream at 12:20 p.m. CDT or 1:20 p.m. EDT. If this is not your time zone, then please make sure to check the schedule on my Twitch page so that you guys know the correct time in your case. And feel free to also have the notifications turned on so that you guys will know when I start tomorrow's stream, because I'm going to be starting stream 2 tomorrow. And that's going to be very exciting. Yeah. And I don't think I have a single special shout out to give today, so I guess that's gonna be about it for today. Let me quickly think. Do I or do I not feel like doing a raid? Let me think about it, everyone. Is that something that I want to do? Let me think about it. You know what? You know what, guys? You know what, guys? Sure. I'll do a raid. I'm gonna do a raid today. So, everyone, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. It really means a lot to me. Lurkers, thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate every last one of you. I've got no special shout outs to give. And as far as I'm concerned, everyone, we've been live for over 3 hours now, so I think it's time to wrap things up here. So, with all that being said, this has been Loxip, and I bid you all adieu. Farewell!